One may think that certain parts of the world have a monopoly on things like television, but you could not be more wrong. Especially in recent decades, many countries have gone and made shows that have rocketed themselves to the top of their country's charts and made stars out of their talent. South Korea, for example, has exploded in the last couple of decades with shows and artists that have honestly transcended in certain ways. A great example of this is Autumn in My Heart, a show that was on over 2 decades ago, yet is still fondly remembered by many today. Allow us to show you Autumn in My Heart cast, then and now. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. A synopsis of the show. Given that the show was over 20 years ago, and many haven't likely seen it before, allow us to give you a synopsis of what the show was about. The story begins with toddler Yoo Jun-seo accidentally causing the switch of his sister and another baby when he drops the name cards on the 2 babies' cribs in the hospital's baby room. A nurse who comes in puts the name cards back incorrectly. The story then jumps forward to the teenage years of the 2 main characters, Yoon Yoon-seo, Moon Gyun-young, and Yoon Jun-seo, Choi Woo-hyuk, which incites the jealousy of her rival, Choi Shin-ae, Lee I-jung. Shin-ae is smart but does not get the attention she craves from the teacher and her classmates. When Yoon-seo gets hit by a truck and needs a blood transfusion, it is found out that she is not the Yoon's biological daughter. She instead belongs to the Choi's. Choi Shin-ae is also discovered to not be the Choi's biological daughter, but the Yoon's. In the end, the 2 daughters return to their original birth parents. Shin-ae moves in with the Yoon family, and Yoon-seo moves in with Mrs. Choi, her biological father is dead, who operates a small restaurant living in abject poverty. Their situations are now reversed. Shin-ae is the more popular girl in class, and Yoon-seo is the one ignored. Shortly after the switch, the Yoon family moves to the United States, and Yoon-seo loses touch with them. 10 years later, Jun-seo, Song Seung-hyun, returns to South Korea as a successful artist. He goes back to his hometown. He encounters his old friend, Han Tae-suk, Won Bin, who stays at the hotel where Yoon-seo, Song Hye-kyo, works as a telephone receptionist. Tae-suk, who doesn't know about the brother and sister mix-up, falls in love with Yoon-seo and manipulates her until she is fired from her job. One day, Yoon-seo sees Jun-seo and follows him to the beach, where he is with his fiancée, Yumi, Han-nana, and Tae-suk. The 2 siblings finally meet again after 10 years. So yeah, it's your standard TV drama situation, and ironically, this one was seen as a pioneering force in Korean television despite it only being 16 episodes. But in those 16 episodes, a lot of actors got to shine. Song Hye-kyo. Song Hye-kyo is easily one of the people who benefited the most from this series. Now one of the highest paid actresses in Korea, she actually owes her early success to Endless Love, Autumn in My Heart, wherein she played the role of Yoon Yoon-seo, who was accidentally switched with another baby after birth, and was only returned to her biological mother as a teenager. The global hit was shortly followed by her roles in All In, 2003, Full House, 2004, and That Winter the Wind Blows, 2013, all of which brought her international fame in the early 2000s. Now more known for her more recent works, Descendants of the Sun, 2016, and Encounter, 2018, Song Hye-kyo has cemented her footing as one of this generation's most popular actresses. And that's the thing right there. You might think that a 16-episode series like Autumn in My Heart wouldn't be something to springboard off of, but when you do things the right way, it gets people's attention. Song Seung-hyun. Starring alongside Song Hye-kyo was Song Seung-hyun as Yoon Jun-seo, who eventually fell in love with Yoon-seo after finding out she wasn't his biological sister. Apart from Autumn in My Heart, however, he also starred in Summer Scent, in which he played the mourning Yoo Min-woo, who lost his first love to a car accident. He's the only lead actor who starred in the Endless Love series not just once, but twice. Needless to say, this OG K-drama actor is still a sought-after leading man today, who was put on MBC's Dinner Mate alongside Seo Ji Woo. When you're a leading man, the roles definitely come to you, don't you think? Won Bin. Won Bin was one of the original actors who gave us second lead syndrome in Autumn in My Heart, where he played an old friend of Jun-sa and fell in love with Yoon-sa without knowing the connection between the two. He's also worked on widely acclaimed movies such as Mother, 2009, and The Man from Nowhere, 2010, the latter of which landed him multiple acting awards. He has not appeared in any new drama or movie since, but his wife, actress Lee Na-young, said in an interview that he's waiting to be cast in projects that speak to his artistic sensibilities rather than film something that was made to be a commercial success. Which shows a kind of respect for acting that we don't often see from actors. It's refreshing, to be honest. Choi Ji Woo. Arguably the most popular in the Endless Love series, Winter Sonata is said to have launched the Hallyu wave with its success extending outside the borders of Asia. At the center of it was leading lady Choi Ji Woo, who played the role of Yoo Jin, whose first love suffered from amnesia and couldn't remember any of the memories with her in it. In the 2020 hit K-drama Crash Landing on You, Ji Woo made a headline-worthy cameo as herself and met up with North Korean soldier Kim Joo-myuk, who's apparently her biggest fan. A true testament to how popular the drama was back in the early 2000s. Apart from Winter Sonata, she's also known for her roles in Stairway to Heaven and Temptation. Bae Yong Joo. Starring alongside Ji Woo in Winter Sonata was Bae Yong Joo, who won multiple awards for his portrayal of Jun Sang, a talented musician who suffered from brain damage after a car accident that caused him to lose the memory of his first love. He became an important figure of the Hallyu wave, although he retired from acting in 2007. However, he remains active as the chairman of the management agency Key East Entertainment, which currently manages the careers of Woo-do Juan and Jung Yoon Chae of The King, Eternal Monarch, among other celebrities. Sonje Jin. Before you knew Sonje Jin as the fashionable heiress Yoon Se-ri in Crash Landing on You, she was first widely known as Shim Hye-won, Endless Love's third installment, Summer Scent, wherein she played the recipient of the heart of Song Seung-hyun's girlfriend who tragically died in a car accident. Apart from Endless Love, she also starred in blockbuster films such as The Classic and A Moment to Remember. Thanks to CLOY's massive success, though, the actress is once again enjoying peak popularity, with her record-breaking K-drama now being the third highest rated in cable television history. It's always nice to go and see a talent like her getting roles for which she is appreciated. And if you think about it, isn't that the point of being a successful artist like this? Seo Do Young. The fourth and final installment of the Endless Love tetralogy, Spring Waltz, featured model-turned-actor Seo Do Young as Lee So-ho, a gifted pianist who harbors a dark past from his childhood. Casting him for the drama's lead role surprised everyone, as he was more known in the modeling industry. But a decade and a half later, he still continues to score starring roles in K-dramas, the most recent ones being Gangnam Scandal and Wanna Taste? Staying power is something that isn't to be ignored in any kind of media, because when you have it, you'll be cast all over. Hyo Joo. Hyo Joo was a newbie actress when she starred in Spring Waltz, but it certainly paved the way for an early success in her acting career. She played Seo Young, whose mother died in a terrible accident that ties her together with Lee Soo-ho's dark past. In 2009, Hyo Joo's success was followed by her breakthrough role in Brilliant Legacy, which launched her to stardom with a sharp rise in endorsement deals. Her most recent K-drama is W, Two Worlds Apart, 2016, in which she starred alongside Lee Jong-suk. Another success story from a successful series. Always nice to see. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Autumn in My Heart, and where the cast ended up? Did you honestly know about this show before coming to this video? Have you heard of some of these actors but didn't realize that this is where they started from? What other talent from South Korea are you fans of? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.